morning, everybody on YouTube. How are y'all doing? Coming to you live from my house. Prosperity Informant here, Heather Campbell. Nice to meet you if you are joining us for the first time. So I'm going to sit here and do a little meditation. If y'all would like to join me, please do. This is Tuesday, September 9th, 2016. September 6th. Sorry about that. Tuesday, September 6th, day after Labor Day. And today what we are going to do is a little meditation. So if you get comfortable, make sure you're on your sit bone nice. You can rock back and forth until you're nice and comfortable. And once you're comfortable and you've got it, you'll know, because you'll be nice and straight and aligned. You're going to put your sit bone on the ground, the bottom of your pelvis or your root chakra will be on the ground, and then your pelvis will line up over top of your root chakra, and your heart is over your pelvis, and your back is nice and straight. Your neck is aligned. Nice. That was a burp. Excuse me. I burp a lot. And I drank some Coke this morning. I never drink Coke, but I wasn't really awake this morning, making my boyfriend's drink and make him, it's grenadine and lime juice and Mountain Dew every morning. So it's kind of like a Code Red Mountain Dew. But we make it just because whatever. He likes the way it tastes. And I accidentally opened up a Coke this morning, and he drinks Coke with all of his meals, and he wonders why he has heartburn. Michael constantly has heartburn, and he doesn't understand why. And I'm like, it's because, sorry, my foot just, y'all can't see it, but it's my foot. But he drinks Coke with every single meal. Don't do that. You shouldn't drink soda, period. And I know I still have half a glass left, which is probably about 8 ounces because, 12 ounces didn't fill up the whole cup. But anyway, I put it in the freezer to kind of make it like a Slurpee slushy kind of deal, and it worked while it was slush. And now I'm just like, ugh, and my belly's all like, ugh. So I'm going to do a little cleansing and meditation. We're going to sit here, and you'll probably see my cats wandering around. They're all camera hogs. I've got Trigger right here. There's this Trigger boy right here. Here's my goofy baby. And then Gabriel is bathing himself over here, and Princess is in front of me, but I'm sure she'll be over here in a moment. She might need me to scratch her or something. She had a stroke. I talked about her earlier, but she can't really reach right up in here, so I always give her a nice little scratch. Whenever she needs it, she starts twitching her head. Anyways, good morning, good night, and hola, ¿cómo estás? I hope that everyone had a wonderful Labor Day weekend, a safe holiday weekend, no interactions that were unwanted by the police force. But anyway, so in our meditation today, it is about awakening. So we are awakening and tapping into our third eye. A good way at 11 o'clock every morning, I've talked about this. Right there, your third eye, right in between your eyebrows, your brow chakra. Right there, right in between your eyeballs. Got that noise from this little cat Trigger. He's crazy. Anyway, I do that a lot now. So you're focusing on your third eye, right in between your eyebrows, brow chakra, pineal gland, however you want to say it. It's shaped like a cone, like a pine cone. It's in the middle of your head and your brain. It's in the center brain, midbrain. And as you grow older, when you're a child, it's easy for you to use your third eye, and you don't really know what you're doing. You know what you're doing in a sense, in a subconscious sense, but you can't really explain it. It's something like how kids are easy manifestors. Kids can manifest anything that they want typically, as long as they don't have negative forces on the outside like their parents. Parents out there, don't discourage your children. If they want something, tell them they can have it. They need to manifest it though, and they think that they've got it, you know. Kids are wonderful, wonderful manifestors. You don't even really have to teach them the whole confusing story about what manifesting is. That's when you get older. If you ever tune out your third eye, there's Trigger. He's saying hey. But kids can get anything that they want, and they can easily manifest things so long as they haven't had that negative feedback from their parents giving them their beliefs, their adult beliefs. Let the children be children, and let them stay children as long as they can, because more or less they'll probably be right back here as an adult trying to find themselves. Don't let that happen. Keep them going. Keep them in tune. Keep them in flow. Tapped in, tuned in, turned on to the vortex. He's playing with bugs. But as an adult, like after around, like my nephew, he's like 10 or 11, and he's already lost it. He used to be very tapped in, tuned in, turned on, and after talking to him on my birthday, August 5th, I was chatting with him, and he doesn't remember a whole lot from when he was a child, and he's heard a lot of no. My sister tells him no a lot, and that's okay. My sister, we're all right here with it. She's trying to get back in tune and teach her children the right way and get them back in line with who they truly are as spiritual beings. And so that's awesome, that's wonderful, and I'm trying to kind of tune my nephew in as well a little bit better alongside my sister. But when you're meditating, you just want to sit nice and comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable. You don't want to be stressing anything in your body. You just want to give yourself permission to relax. Say that to yourself, whether it's if people are around you and you don't want to talk out loud, or if you're out in your yard like I am, and maybe you've got neighbors. That was so weird. Something just touched my leg. I'll have to look at the video. I don't know. Something really just touched my leg. Maybe it was Trigger, but it doesn't look like it. That was really strange. But you want to get relaxed. Give yourself, give your body permission to relax. Give yourself, set an intention. Today my intention is to open my third eye and be more tapped in, tuned in, turned on to the world around me. Whenever my third eye is activated, by the way. It is. I know I'm manifesting all the time. I know what's going on around me. I feel when people are coming. Like I used to have a shop, and when I was cleaning, it's your mind's kind of really got to be. You don't got to try. Just I was cleaning. I was wiping something down, and I was cleaning, and I had this thought: Chris is coming, and which is my, I guess, aunt, you could say, step aunt or something like that. She was my grandfather's wife's daughter, so I guess she's like my step aunt or whatever. But anyways, but I had a feeling. I said, oh, Chris is coming today. And sure enough, she showed up within 15 minutes. It was crazy. It really, like, that was an awakening. Just one of many. Sometimes you forget that you're tapped into and turned on. And it's really when you forget that you are that things happen constantly out of the blue. Here's Princess. You gonna come here, Mama? That's my princess. She's 13 years old. Yes, she's got itches. But she loves it. Yeah, she loves it. Moment of silence for Princess so we can get her good. She doesn't have fleas, I promise. I gave her Frontline, giving her a bath. She just stays outside and itches. I mean, I don't know if mosquitoes might be getting to her or something, but I comb her with a brush, or I brush her with a comb, and it's like one of those flea tick combs. Nothing's been coming out on her. It's a good thing. Frontline works, you guys. I've tried all kinds of different things. even the flea collars. They don't seem to work for my cats. But okay, so get comfortable. You can be in any position that you want to be in. You can be like this, you can be like this, you can be like this. Okay, so anyways, I think I'm live, ain't I? Whatever, doesn't matter. I hope y'all are enjoying me. I'm goofy. So no edits on this video. We're live. Sun's coming in. You see that? Sun's getting closer. Okay, so are y'all ready? Y'all ready to do some meditating? Okay. Alright, so everybody relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good if you can do the Ujjayi breath, that is the ocean breath. It's a more vocal breath. What we're doing is we're breathing in for 3 seconds and releasing, breathe out for 5. Breathe in for 3. don't think you need to be stiff as a board. You do want to be light as a feather, though. If y'all have ever played that game, I've never played it. I've done the Ouija board a few times when I was young, and in one house it was really, really crazy. I apologize, my nose itches pretty bad. I don't know what's going on. It's a beautiful day. I've got my bathing suit on because it's one of the last days that I'll probably be able to wear it this week. Might be the last week. Who knows? The weather's weird, but we're in Virginia. We get all 4 seasons here. And it's pretty right on with the changing of the seasons. So we actually do experience the weather of all 4 seasons, if you want to give it that. I mean, I know that if you are, it's normal for Virginia to say we experience all 4 seasons, but I guess technically all places experience all 4 seasons because we all have summer, spring, fall, winter. We just all experience it in a different way with different kinds of weather everywhere. So that's, I shouldn't have opened my eyes. We're still meditating. But I just want you to know you don't have to be stiff as a board. There's no specific way to do it. It's your own comfort. Be comfortable in your own body. Be comfortable in your own spirit. Be comfortable. I mean, if you want to sit like this, if you want to put your feet together, like put your feet together. Got high arches. You see that? See? Wow. Anyways, put your feet together and sit like this. And kind of put a force between your arms and your legs. You know, like push up with your legs, push down with your arms. It'll give you a nice stretch at the same time. Get your shoulders nice and relaxed. And the sun isn't moving, but he can move. But if you want to sit with your legs straight out, this is an awesome video. Thanks you guys for trying. You can really lay down, sit down, do whatever you want, whatever makes you feel comfortable. If you're comfortable with, like, that's a good breathing technique too, go. I don't really know the name of that one. You go in and then out. Your pinky on one side, and then the open nostril, you're breathing, and then use your thumb over here, kind of like rock on. You can do it however you want, whatever. And then move your thumb over. You do an inhale and an exhale. What is that? Nadi? I don't really know how to say it. But it's a nadi breath. The nadis inside of your body, they're all the man that is in that picture. But it shows you all the nadi points throughout your body, kind of like acupuncture. But it's a good breathing technique. Make sure that you blow your nose before you do it. You don't want to be like snot rocketing everywhere. So hopefully your nose is nice and clear. You're not having too many allergy problems. I'll tell you what, I was runt. I was actually born on the, my mom went into labor on the exact day that I was supposed to be born. I was born the next morning, due to the time of labor, and which it was only 5 hours. Granted, I say only, I've never been in labor, but I know my sister was in labor for like 28 hours. It was crazy. We were all waiting at the hospital for her. Like, I'm wearing these really soft leggings. They're LuLaRoe, but I know you can get them elsewhere. My mom paid a ridiculous amount of money for these. But, yeah, so I was born, I guess, like 20 minutes after I was born. I sneezed for the first time. The doctors are like, what? We've never seen that. And I was diagnosed with asthma. I was in the hospital in and out constantly pretty much my whole life, like my whole life, up until I moved out of my mother's house. When I moved out on my own, I had a few asthma attacks, but it was still because I had that mental belief that I had asthma and I was supposed to have these asthma attacks. I mean, it was clockwork. Every April, every October. October, November. It was typically, I'd go out trick-or-treating on Halloween, and then for 2 weeks after that, I'm not at school because I'm having an asthma attack. And I'm doing my treatments and getting all my classwork brought home to me. It was not fun. But those were built-up beliefs that I was taught as a child, that I was sick, and I wasn't sick. My mom smoked in the house. So for any parents out there that have children, your parent, that have children living in the house, and you smoke in the house, you need to stop. You don't have to stop smoking if you don't want to. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I am here to suggest that you stop smoking in the house. And after you stop smoking in the house, clean everything in the house. That is more damaging than smoking around your kid. Just being confined in the house and smoking in the house can really ruin a child's body. But I am healthy. I'm super healthy. I don't have asthma attacks anymore. I do have a Dominican friend that taught me this remedy that is from his homeland. And he says it's his homeland, but really he was born in New York. The rest of his family was born in Dominican Republic, but he was the only one that was born in New York. Anyways, he did live there for a while in Dominican Republic. But he told me about this awesome herbal remedy, and it is, I know we're supposed to be meditating, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Just let it flow. I'm flowing down the river here. We're not going upstream. We don't need no paddles out. We're just flowing with the river, just like we're on a whitewater rafting ride. So you don't want to change them rapids. You don't want to fight against them rapids. Anyways, I'm just gonna go with the flow now. Pretty comfortable. So it's anise seed and chamomile and water, and you just boil it. And you boil it for a while. The water's going to change to like almost like a apple juice kind of color, maybe not that much, not that dark, but maybe like a green tea. So it'll look like almost like a green tea. That's a good example. And then just boil as much as you can. And I don't think there's a really exact proportion. I just bought the little plastic packages of the anise seed from the grocery store and the chamomile seed, and I boiled them, and then you put it into a pitcher, and over the next few days, like however long it lasts you, just drink that for every drink, and it'll cure you completely of asthma. My hand to God, you will be completely cured. So, thank you so much, Lord Jesus, for curing me, for healing me. Know that you are your healer. You don't really have to go to the doctor for a whole lot of things. Doctors are good to be there for emergencies. I mean, I wouldn't suggest that if you cut yourself really bad or broke a limb that you try and really give yourself the medical attention, but that's what the doctors are there for. But I don't go to the doctors for pills or medication of any sort anymore. There's no need for it. God put everything here on earth for us to be able to take care of our own bodies. And it's all about being knowledgeable and being sociable, because through being sociable, you become more knowledgeable. I mean, you can read books all day long, but there's just some remedies, like folk remedies, kind of like, just like folk remedies that really do work. But I understand there's people out there, I'm not here to change it, but I do understand completely that there are people out there. Sorry, the sun is killing me. Come back here a little bit. But the remedies really do work. And again, it may be a belief. If you believe that it's going to work, it's going to heal you completely, no worries. So just, if your gut says to do something, to fix something that's wrong with you, an ailment, then try it out. Apple cider vinegar and honey is one of the most remarkable drinks that you can drink. It's very acidic, so I would suggest that you brush your teeth and a little bit more, and maybe if you rinse it out with Listerine. Try to stay away from fluoride though, because that really does mess with your pineal gland. You want to decalcify that. You don't want to calcify that. Fluoride will continue to calcify that. So if you're in that decalcification stage of clearing out any of that, there's Princess again. Say, hey mama, she loves feet. She's a foot fetish girl. But if you're trying to decalcify your pineal gland, get away from any kind of toothpaste that's got a lot of fluoride in it. Don't drink tap water because that's got fluoride in it. Fiji is, I heard, the best water that you can actually drink when it comes to pH levels and whatnot. So I definitely tap into some of that. Unless you have one of those water ionizing machines, then that is perfect, because then you can program it to the exact pH that you would like, and no worries. You know, it does come from the tap, but it's going through a nice filter system that sets it exactly as you need it. The sun's getting pretty bright out. So when you're meditating, try not to let your mind wander like I just did earlier, but if it does, let it flow. We're not here to prove anything to anybody but ourselves, and we're here to enjoy life, live a life of freedom, and we're always continuously growing. So expand your horizons, expand your thoughts, expand your world. Relax. Take time out, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. If you need an hour or more, by all means, do whatever you feel is necessary for your soul to be rejuvenated and awakened. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to check out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And I have like a backlog of videos that I'm trying to post up here, so I hope you guys enjoy them, and know that every single one of you guys are perfect in every single way. God made you exactly the way you are for a purpose, and you are beautiful. We are all beautiful. I know that they say only ugly people say that, and you know what? Those people that are saying that, they're the ugly ones, because we are all beautiful. You can find perfection in everything and everybody. Remember that. Love yourself. No one else is ever going to love you until you love yourself. Love yourself. Wholeheartedly love yourself. Whatever you need to do, just, tell your body how beautiful it is. Love the beautiful skin that you're in. Say, thank you, Lord, for this beautiful, soft, smooth, healthy skin that covers my body. Thank you, Lord, for healing the internal body. Thank you, Lord, for keeping me strong and healthy and whole and perfect. Thank you, Lord, for making me more magnificent every single day. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful smile. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful face. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful hair. And I'm not saying that because it's the good hair. No, I'm saying this is you. You are beautiful. No matter what kind of hair, no matter what kind of skin color you are, no matter what your eye color is, get all that out of your head. we're all perfect and beautiful. There's a reason that there's green eyes and blue eyes and brown eyes and black eyes. There really are people out there with black eyes. It's pretty trippy, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and those are eyes that you can usually just stare straight into. A lot of islanders have. But know that you are beautiful, and don't listen to what the magazines say, or what the TV says, or what the models say, or what the guys on TV say, the rappers say. Know that you're beautiful. Know that you are you, and there is no one else in the world. You are that little sperm that made it through that egg. I mean, out of all the millions, you're the one. You're the one. It doesn't matter what kind of physical features that you may be uncomfortable with, or if you have thoughts that you aren't good enough to be in this group of friends, or sorry, the sun is coming and there's nothing we can do about it. The sun rose today, thank you Lord, hallelujah. It's a great day. I didn't have to make the sun rise. Just know that you don't have to make much happen. God's going to take care of that for you. Source energy is going to take care of that for you. Holy Spirit, the source, the all-knowing, it's all going to take care of you. No worries. You came into this world and you've survived this long, so just go with the flow. You see my cat's like, you can't see Princess right now, but let's see if I can mimic her. She's got one leg like this, one leg straight out. There we go, and then she's like doing it over there. I mean, all of my cats, they're all just chilling. They have no worries. No worries. On that note, everybody have a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Live your life. It's a life of freedom, growth, and joy. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day.